You know, dog, it's really hard to do intros when you're biting my arm. You understand that? Can you behave? No, of course not. Hey, welcome to Dr. Covid Wargaming. My name is Ryan, and today we're going to play some Age of Sigmar. 1K points. I'm playing Iron Jaws, specifically Iron Suns. See, she's looking at me now. It's all better. And Heidi is going to be playing Gloomspite Gitz.
Yep.
I believe it's what it's called. Lots of spiders. They like to fly even though they don't have wings. So today we're really just testing out getting back into the rules.
Getting our feet wet.
You know, everybody's been dealing with COVID. We haven't played any games. We've been staying away from each other, social distancing and all that. And at this point, you know, we feel comfortable to start playing again. Yeah, good girl. Finally. She's not doing that anymore. So yeah, today we're going to play a game. We're not going to be playing objectives. We're just trying to get back into the rules. So we're just going to smash and bash and see what happens. Orcs are going to try and get over there and destroy everything as soon as possible. And Heidi's going to be testing out some new rules from the White Dwarf for her Gloomspite Gitz. So we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching. Hit the bell, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff.
A two.
Screw this.
A two.
No! Alright, okay.
I can do that better than that. 5.
What are you going to do? You going to go first or second?
I am going to go second, but I get to set up my moon. I want to go first. I want to go first. I want to set up first and move second. That's what I want to do.
You want to set up first so you can move second.
No, set up first.
So first round you're going first, and you're going to set up all your stuff,
first.
and then you're going to wait for me to come to you, basically. That's what you're going to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
So then I will go first. So I won the roll off, and I decided to put my Bad Moon Moonshine right in the spot. And then I will set up first.
Strategy-wise, since Heidi's revealed she's going to let Ryan go first, she should actually line up her models straight on the back edge of the table. And Ryan, you can see he's lining up right on the line, so his plan, of course, with Iron Jaws is just charge forward as fast as he can. So she shouldn't double up her units at 10 there, she should just put them in a straight line on the back edge.
So I have 2 units of 10 of spiders. This is one over here. I have the other unit right here. This is my web spinner shaman Big Daddy spider. And this is the mangler. My 2 spells that I have is the Scuttle Tide, which is this one, and my Cauldron, which is this one. For his artifact power, he has the Nibbly Ibbly Ring. For his 2 spells, he's got the Gift of D-God Spider God and the Venomous Spider Spiderling. Okay, the command trait for the Big Bad Daddy Spider, I'm using it out of the new White Dwarf book with the new rules. And so the command trait that we're going to use for him is the Prophet of D-Spider God.
What's it do?
Once per battle in the combat phase, you can say that the general will unleash their battle cry. If you do so, the friendly Spider Vein model are treated as being affected by the light of the Big Bad Moon until the end of the phase.
Ignore the COVID beard. So today I have Iron Jaws, specifically the Iron Suns. So that means, for all those who actually know what we're talking about, I have to take the artifact and trait or whatever for that. So we don't have Gordrak today. We took a Mega Boss and a Maw Crusher. He has a Right Fist of Dakbad and Sunblessed Armor. He has Meenan, and he has the boss Gorhaka and Choppa, so obviously he's the general. Moving on down to the other leader that we have here is a Orruk Weird Knob Shaman. He has the great big hand of green, great big green hand of Gork. He has that, yeah. So, other than that, I don't think he gets any trinkets. Correct? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see. His battle scribe says no, he doesn't get any trinkets. Moving on. And then I just have 2 units of pigs. They have the Jagged Gorhakas, which gives me the better thing if I charge. It increases their, I believe it's like either their wounds roll gets better or their attack roll gets better. So one of those 2 will get better. I'm bringing cogs today. I've never used an endless spell before, ever. But I don't have 2,000 points to mess with right now. And I figured, you know, if I save money on not taking Gortrek, I can maybe try this to try and, because I don't have a battle line. Otherwise, I'd use the one that has all the Gorgruntas that goes super fast, because my fast boys are great. But because I don't have that, I have to do something different to get these guys to speed up.
And then how many points?
980 points today.
So I'm placing my Big Bad Moon token, and I have decided that I am going to come over here and cast a shadow to my friend Ryan.
So you're starting it in this far corner over here?
I am.
So what does that do for me, though?
It doesn't affect you. We'll talk
All right,
about it as the
perfect.
game goes.
Perfect, then I don't care.
Well, it does, but it doesn't.
I dropped first and I finished first, so I finished first, and I am going to let Ryan go first.
We decided not to put any objective markers on the field, and we're just going to try and play a game and just slug it out. Hopefully that's interesting for you guys, because you know we just need to get back into the swing of things of learning the rules. I missed my Orktober, and I need to just kill stuff. So I get to go first, and you already know what I'm going to do. With the
And
Mighty
I will
Destroyers and
probably
everything.
die and cry later, so just be prepared.
No, I think the Mangler will probably get me at some point. I was able to successfully cast Cogs. She decided not to block it. I think that's going to help her because things didn't go my way really during this game. So because I cast Cogs, I chose to speed it up. I did Mighty Destroyers twice, once on my Mega Boss Mod Crusher, so he got to move not just 12 but 14 inches because of Cogs. And then the subsequent move phase, he moved up over here, and I took out the Mangler Squig later on. I also cast Mighty Destroyers on a unit of pigs that was back here, and so they got to move instead of 9 inches, 11 inches, twice, and came into contact with the Mangler Squig. My intent with putting the Gorgruntas against the Mangler Squig ahead of time was when I did my shooting phase, I only got 2 shots with my Mega Boss on Mod Crusher, and none of them hit, so I was like, well, if I'm going to get Destructive Bulk off on somebody, I have to do it on the Mangler Squig. So I took all 3 of those guys and put them into the Mangler Squig, as well as one of them was within 1 inch of the spiders, so I got to roll for the mortal wounds there. I was able to do 2 there, and then Destructive Bulk did like maybe 4. So it wasn't a lot. So it didn't go that well, and my Mega Boss failed to kill him with just his melee weapons, and I chose already to do the Mighty Fist and Tail to the spiders ahead of time because I have 3 damage on that. So I figured I could get more bang for my buck if I tried to kill the spiders. I thought maybe they would roll for bravery, but because of this wonderful moon, they don't have to. So that's wonderful. I lost 1 guy from my unit of pigs. She doesn't lose. She lost 6 guys from the Mega Boss's Mighty Fist and Tail. So other than that, I got my unit back here that's moved up to try and get closer to the board, and I put my wizard within, closer distance after casting it towards more of the center. But yeah, that's where we're at. If there were objectives here, these guys would be going to an objective, but we're not playing objectives this time. So that's the end of part 1, the top of turn 1.
Okay, spiders, turn 1.
Okay, so this round my spells went off and did a lot of damage to this big guy right here. So Ryan only has 3 lives left out of all of that chaos. Good for me. Who knows? We'll see. I killed his shaman over here with my big bad spider. And then we went to combat with my spiders and I lost some and I killed one of his little pigs. So that is the end of where we are at.
I'll get to roll off for round 2.
Yep, but my moon gets to move first.
Okay.
Before we...
You gotta roll for it, right?
I do.
Yep.
So it's a 5. A 5, it goes in the middle, I believe. So that is where the big bad moon decided to go.
Which is perfect for you because now it affects the whole table for this round.
Yep.
Rolling for turn.
1.
4. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. So I get a command point in my turn, right?
Yep.
So I have 1 command point to start off. Oh boy, I need it. So I won the roll off, and I have to take the turn because if I don't, I will die. So, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. So Scuttle Tide is really stupid because it's a predatory spell, and if you read the rules and everything, since I got to go first, I didn't want my guy to die, but I didn't know about that rule. Otherwise, I would have chosen to go second, because then my guy would still be alive, because then I would control the Scuttle Tide. So because she had control in the second part of round 2, she got to move the Scuttle Tide. So when she moved it, it got to do some damage, and it did 3 mortal wounds, and my Bag Boston Avada Crusher is dead right away at the beginning of round 2. So because Cogs is still in order, I was able to move 11 inches to be outside of the 6 inches, or I would have taken more damage to my my boys, because they didn't take any damage unless they land within 6 inches of it. So they were over here, and then they charged in on the group. They didn't kill it right away. They did some damage to get them down to 3 wounds left, and then this group finished them off. So at this point, it's just my boars and this guy who can cast spells and to do a bunch of cool stuff. So it's not going to go well. Surprise, surprise. This thing's going to do a bunch of mortal wounds. She's going to either go this way or that way. The other guys are going to be able to charge in because she won't probably be able to hit them unless she does some goofy move around stuff. So we'll see what happens. Pretty much figure I'm losing this game, but you know, this is what the whole point of trying to work out the kinks of what the rules are. So.
And I'm terrible at this game, so it's not really saying much.
No.
That's not true. You beat me every game we played.
It's just because Chad's.
Because my cute eyes,
Uh-huh.
adorable eyes.
Her adorable eyes are
make up
distracting
looking
to her husband.
crap.
So, spiders, turn 2.
Okay, everybody, this is where it comes down to. It's a big bad daddy spider who has 12 lives left out of 14, and Ryan has measly 1 pig out of each unit, so he has 2 little pigs, and pretty soon they'll be going squeak, squeak, squeak all the way home. Give it about 10 minutes. Okay, come on, let me get first, let me get first, let me get first!
Oh, please roll a 1.
Oh!
Okay, well, I have to go first.
Let's re-roll!
No. So, I'm going to go first, because her predatory spell only moves, what, 6 inches?
Yeah, but it's gotta be close to my caster.
You're talking about 2 totally different things. So are you going first?
If I go first, she gets to move her Scuttle Tide.
Right.
Her Scuttle Tide can only move how much?
6.
6 inches? which
here.
isn't going to make a difference because I'm not moving out of combat, and I'm not within 1 inch after she moves it.
So,
I'm okay with this. So I'm going first.
Okay.
So she can move wherever the heck she wants. It ain't going to make a difference because it's not going to hurt me.
Warclans, turn 3.
So, as predicted,
oink, oink, oink.
yeah, she killed me. Pretty close. I mean, we're going into the top of her round.
I have 5 left.
She has 5 left. I did pretty good. With 2 pigs, I went from 12 to 5. And I mean, like, come on. So,
I'll give you that.
that's it. I'm pretty sure these spells, the spell here or whatever, and the Scuttle Tide, those screwed me up big time.
It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
Yeah, I know, right? If I would have had my Mega Boss and Mana Crusher get past with this Scuttle Tide thing, if I would have picked second turn knowing that that's what was going to happen, I wouldn't have moved it, and my big guy would have been still alive, and I could have brought him in, and I think that would have flipped the entire game. But, c'est la vie! Oh no, I can see. So, that's it.
Good game.
Good game.
Okay.
This is what it looks like at the end of the game. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, join the horde. See you in the next one.